What is up, guys? Nathan here with MTG Spaghetti, and today we're heading into the new standard format. We're going to be playing a deck that I just kind of threw together because I thought it'd be fun. Blue-Red Wizards. We're going to go over it real quick. It's a very simple deck, very easy to get behind, very easy to break down. I'm going to go over the creature base real quick because we have our wizards. Get to Lava Runner is potentially a Goblin Guide later in the game, otherwise 1-2. We Dragonauts, because we have a lot of instants and sorceries, it could get pretty big pretty fast. We could burn out our opponent really quickly. And then Adeliz, I think is how you pronounce it, something like that. Anyway, Flying Haste pumps wizards. All our creatures are wizards. The last creature in our deck is one Niv Mizzet because can't be countered. There's a little bit of control in the format. He does everything we want to do, which is deal damage and draw cards. So just an overall, good addition to the deck. Our draw spells, Opt, very good. Radical Idea, trying this one out, not really sure. I know most people play the 4-drop one, but we want to be a little cheaper. We want to cast spells cheaper. 2 mission briefings. I've heard this card is good. I'm not sure if it's going to be great in this deck, but I feel like flashing back a lightning strike or shock or something like that, Opt, could be good. Just depends on how the game plays out. Our last one, expansion and explosion. I don't know how many times we only have one in the deck. I don't know how many times we'll be casting either side of it because I really don't know. Like if our opponent taps out for something like a chromium end of turn, we could explosion for a ton potentially and just win, or just draw a bunch of cards, or we could expansion and just copy a lightning strike and deal 6 damage. I don't know. We'll see. And in our burn slot, just going back up because I was there, 2 Banefires because control counter spells are in the format, and this is basically our biggest burn spell, so that we can deal damage. Shock, 2 damage, lightning strike, 3 damage, wizard's lightning bolt if we have a wizard. Risk factor has been an interesting card in my opinion. It'll either deal 4 damage or ancestral for us, and it has jumpstart and it's instant speed. So again, does everything we want to do. Draw cards or deals damage. That's the whole goal of this deck. Mana base, islands, mountains, steam vent, sulfur falls, 1 field of ruin just in case we run into search for Escanta decks. In the sideboard, a disdainful stroke, 2 negates for control matchups, disdainful stroke for anything we feel like it's necessary. 4 lava coils, a full playset just in case we need to kill a bunch of creatures, because in the main deck we really just want to be burning them out. 2 more Banefires in the sideboard. 2 Fire Mines researched for control matchup and grindy matchups. 2 Ionize for control matchups and stuff that plays big spells that we really just want to counter. 2 Route, is it Viceroys? Again, just kind of a control, bring in against control kind of card. Just does a lot of stuff. Draws cards, and the emblem, can be pretty decent. And that is Blue-Red Wizards for standard. And let's go try it out. Alright, match number 1 with Blue-Red Wizards. And we got some negates and a Wizard's Lightning, but not a lot else. A lot of lands in this hand. We'll try it. If the negates are good, then the hand is good. If the negates are bad, eek. But we'll see. Steam Vents tapped and pass. I actually like the new Steam Vents art. It's pretty cool looking. Mountain. Alright. Probably not a negate match. Well, there's a lightning strike, so Sulfur Falls go. And we'll just see what our opponent does. Mountain. And passes. Well, we're just gonna... Oh, there's Niv Mizzet. Well, Sulfur Falls go. So we are 2, 3, 4. Couple turns away. Lightning strikes her face, which is fine. Down to 17. Plays a mountain. And a Chain Whirler. Yep. Well, we'll take it down to 16. And end of turn, we're going to go ahead and Lightning Strike that boy. Draw a Wizard's Lightning. Well, play a Mountain, pass the turn. We're a couple turns away from this Niv Mizzet if we keep drawing lands. Really wanted some Wizards here, but we've seen nothing but spells, which is fine, but Runaway Steamkin. Yep, that resolves. Opponent's passing. Well, we're probably just going to Wizard's Lightning that. Just deal it 3 damage. Another Wizard's Lightning. We'll pass the turn. If we could draw some lands, we would be doing alright, but we're just not doing anything. But then again, our opponent isn't either. Opponent's playing a Risk Factor. Well, we're just going to negate it. I mean, we don't want them to do either of those. Plays a Lava Runner. Alright. So they're getting in for 2. We have this Wizard's Lightning, but we can't cast it yet. We need lands or a wizard. Well, there's a land, and we'll just pass. See what our opponent does. Probably jump starts that Risk Factor. We'll just negate it. And then Wizard's Lightning. Opponent. I think we just take the 2 here. Not a big deal. Well, no, we can just cast that next turn. Let's just go ahead and Wizard's Lightning. Let's just try and avoid taking damage. Opponent, Viashino Pyromancer. Alright. So they're playing like mono red wizards. Down to 12. And passes. Let's see what we draw. Ah, Mountain. Well, let's red, 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 blue, blue, blue. Play a Niv Mizzet. Opponents. We will take the 4 here. We will take 4 damage. That's fine. Because we really want this Niv Mizzet. He's going to do a lot. 1 damage to any target, so we can kill that. Let's see, opponent has 2 cards. Wizard's Lightning, our face. We draw a card. Deal 1 damage to the Pyromancer. Take 3, down to 5. And Flame of the Killed. Well, I wish we would have had a negate up, but I think it's fine, because we've got this Niv Mizzet. Well, that's a good card. I think we could sweep the board with that, couldn't we? X damage to any target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So no. But that's okay. We've got Wizard's Lightning, Negate, and Expansion Expulsion. So feel comfortable getting in for 5 here. I don't like that they're going to have 3 cards in their hand. But again, we have multiple spells here. Think we'll live this turn. Plays a land. See what they got. Nothing. I don't want to tap out here. So let's just Wizard's Lightning our opponent. Draw a card. Ping them for 1. Cast Radical Idea. Draw a card. Ping them for 1. Draw a card. Ping them for 1. Oh, this deck is sweet. Draw a card. Ping them for 1. Play a land. Play a Lava Runner. We have lethal on board. Can you do anything? Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. We spell slung the crap out of them. So, I feel like negates are good here. Do we want to bring in lava coils? I don't think so, because all of our removal kills all of their creatures. Niv Mizzet was boss in that. That was awesome. Take out the Banefires. I don't think we really need them. Do we bring in anything else? I think we just keep it like that. Let's just try it like that. Alright, match number 2, or I'm sorry, game number 2, match number 1. And we got wizards this time, so we'll try it. Keep it. We got 2 wizards. Niv Mizzet again. Hopefully we don't just... Well, that's a card. It's not super annoying, but it's also not great for us that they have a turn 1 haster. It's only a 1 drop. Another land. Alright, well, Mountain go. And then we're just going to start playing our Sulphur Falls, draw some cards, do some stuff. Play this Adeliz. Hopefully draw, like, I don't know, opt into, or Lava Runner opt kind of deal for turn 4. I think that'd be pretty good. Opponent gets in for 1 and passes. Risk factor's pretty good. Well, let's just Sulphur Falls, pass the turn. Opponent's probably got, no Lightning Strike. Alright, plays Mountain. Taps out for a Chain Whirler, maybe. I don't know. Goes to combat. I am okay with it. Gets in for 1, yep, down to 17, and passes. Well, Radical Idea, draw cards. Steam Vents is not the card we wanted to draw. 'cause that is a lot of lands. Play Sulfur Falls. I feel like they're going to have a removal spell for this Atlas, so I don't really want to throw it onto the field. We can cast Wizard's Lightning or Risk Factor. Let's just wait, because we can potentially Atlas Wizard's Lightning in a turn. 3 mana, Risk Factor. Well, I think we will just take the 4 damage here. Really don't want them to draw a bunch of cards right now. If I had more negates, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let's see what they do. Taps, untaps, goes to combat. Yep. Gets in, puts us down to 12. Yep. I'm gonna take it. 13. Opponents passing. Alright, well that's a lot of mountains. Play the mountain, play Atlas. See what our opponent does. We're gonna go to combat, get in for 2. Not gonna pump it, I'm just gonna pass. See what our opponent does. Probably plans on casting that Risk Factor. Oh, they just have another one in hand? Yeah. Alright. Think we gotta let him draw. Well, God, this card is so frustrating to play against. Let him draw. I don't really want to go down that low and they could just kill us. Card is way better than it should be. Plays the Lava Runner, yep. Plays the Firebrand, yep. It's a lot of hasty guys. Goes to combat. 2, 3, 4. I guess we just Wizard's Lightning the Lava Runner and take 2. He's gonna Lightning Strike or whatever. He's gonna deal damage to this guy, I'm sure. Yep, shot. Happens. There's a negate. We'll play this, pass the turn. So we can Risk Factor and negate. Which is probably just going to be 4 damage, but it's fine. Opponent, getting in. Yep, putting us down to 8. Happens. And opponent, Goblin Chain Whirler. Alright, we'll take it down to 7. And in a turn, cast this Risk Factor. Opponent takes 4. Let's Radical Idea with Jumpstart. Discard this mountain. Draw an island. Play an island. So 4, 5, 6. We're dead to a great many things. We're just gonna throw out this Niv Mizzet and see if we die. I think we're just gonna die, but opponent shocks her face. Yep. Opponent down to 4, down to 3, and has a Lightning Strike. Yep. That's the game. Well, that was a little less exciting, but do we want to change anything? I don't think so. I think we just run it back and try not... I mean, we're only running 23 lands, but we seem to be getting flooded super hard. I would like to play first. Oh, well, that's awkward. That's a mulligan. Okay. I like this. I like this hand. We'll keep it. Adel is on top. Let's just go Mountain, Lava Runner, go. We're gonna go Sulfur Falls and see what our opponent does. Attack with the Lava Runner. Opponent takes it and passes. Mountain and a Runaway Steamkin. Well, let's opt. Risk Factor to the bottom. We got a Steam Vent. Should have kept the Risk Factor, I guess. It's fine. Play an island. Play Adeliz. And attack for 3. See what our opponent does. Mountain and a Chain Whirler. Alright, Chain Whirler doesn't do as much as it could here. Gets in for 2. Yep, down to 17. Let's opt. Trigger Adeliz. Draw a card. Put on top. Wizard's Lightning the Chain Whirler. Triggers. Go to combat. Attack for 8. Play a Steam Vents. Untapped. And pass. That way we can negate something if they play a non-creature. Lightning Strike on Adeliz. Well, that is definitely worth negating. Triggers. See what our opponent does. Nothing. Let's it go. Opponent. Viashino Pyromancer. Alright. So our opponent's at 8. We need like opt into... What do we need? Lightning Strike is 3, 6. Well, if he chooses not to block, then we kill him. So let's just go to combat. If he chooses to block, we put him down to 2. See what our opponent does. Opponent blocks. Smart decision, opponent. We're going to lightning strike your face. Pumps. Put you to 2. Put you at dead to Adeliz. Next turn. Keeper board. You have a 4/4. Removes the counters to cast Risk Factor. So if we take 4 down to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're dead to a lightning strike. Yes. Let him draw, I think. And see what he does. Opponent has to kill. Plays a lava runner. Okay. So that's 2, 5, 6, 7. So I guess they can kill us. Yeah, wow. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. Honestly, that surprised the crap out of me. But, I don't know. This deck just does not seem good. But, 4, 5, 6. Was I wrong? I was wrong? Do they have something else? Was I wrong? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I was wrong. Do they have a chain whirler? A risk factor? Well, gotta let him draw. I mean, he could draw a lightning strike or any burn spell here. Yep. Wow. Opponent got lucky. Real good. Alright, match number 2. Ugh. This does not seem great. So we will mulligan. This also does not seem great, but we'll try it. Island on top. We're just gonna mountain go. See what our opponent's up to. Forest and Llanowar Elves. Do we go ahead and kill the Llanowar Elves? That seems real bad, but I think that's what we're gonna do. See what our opponent does on their turn number 2. Pass. Ooh, that was good then. That was real good. We'll play a lava runner. Wizard's lightning their face. Get in for 2. Put them down to 15. Oof, man. Oof. Oh, and they scoop it up. I'm sorry, opponent. So, probably Stompy. So, probably Lava Coils and negates out. Pain Fire kills bigger stuff that we normally couldn't kill. That's probably good because they're not going to be countering anything. Do we want to go down these mission briefings? Maybe we go down 1 mission briefing and 1 risk factor and try it like that. 11, 11, 11. Huh. It's a little awkward. That is not even a curve. That is just a straight line across. Alright, this hand is keepable, so we'll try it. Opponent, Forest, and Llanowar Elves, sure. Well, Mountain, shock Llanowar Elves. Pass the turn. Hey, they kept a 2-lander this time. Wild Growth Walker. Well, I think we just go ahead and kill that. We don't really want him to have any creatures. Opponent, Seeker Squire with a Playcrafter. Alright. Well, let's island. Island to the bottom. Draw an island anyway. Well, let's play this lava runner and pass the turn. Hopefully we stop drawing lands. Opponent plays a forest. Plays a Playcrafter, sure. I will sacrifice my lava runner. Opponent is down to 2 cards in hand. Opponent's attacking. Sure, we'll go to 18. And island. We'll play the island. Play a lava runner. Get in for 2. Pass the turn. End of turn, we're just going to cast this risk factor, probably just to deal a bunch of damage. Opponent plays a Wild Growth Walker. Getting in for 2. Show thing, buddy. We take it. Down to 16. And risk factor. End of turn. Probably takes the 4. I would. Yep. And we draw another risk factor. So Field of Ruin. And pass the turn. Opponent plays a forest. And goes to combat. Gets in for 2. Yep. We will take it. Down to 14. And opponent passes. Well, let's see. 1, 2, yeah, that's fine. Let's blow up their woodland cemetery. I don't know if they have a basic. They do. Alright, well, let's cast risk factor. Opponent might just take the 4 again. Does. Alright. Well, let's cast the risk factor. Discarding 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Steam vents. Opponent takes 4. Play a mountain. Pass the turn. Opponent's at 6. So opponent play crafter. Yep. Well, I'm gonna sack my lava runner. Sad face. Opponent gets in for 2, I guess because another lava runner would be. Mission briefing. Huh. So we can mission briefing for a lightning strike. Deal them 3. Let's just pass. Opponent plays a tap land and goes to combat. It's in for 2. Yep. We'll take it down to 10. Alright, let's mission briefing. Go surveilling. Graveyard, graveyard. Get back lightning strike. Lightning strike our opponent. Down to 3. We draw lava coil. Well, we're gonna risk factor, target our opponent, discard lava coil. So we get to draw 3. Potentially just draw another lightning strike. We draw a wee Dragonauts. Let's play a land. Play the Dragonauts. Pass the turn. See what our opponent does. 4 mana, 5 mana. Gruesome Menagerie. Alright. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Well, they get back 3 creatures. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we have to sacrifice the Dragonauts. They're getting in for 2. We have a good chance of killing them next turn. So we'll just take this damage for now. See what we draw. Jumps or radical idea. So let's radical idea. Draw land. Well, let's radical idea. Discard the island. Lava coil. Alright. Well, we gotta do that to kill something. Counter and gain life. Well, I guess we'll... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we just have to kill... No, because we can shock that if we have to. Let's just lava coil there. Because if we... The only thing that we don't win with is drawing another shock. If we shock the... Let's see what our opponent does. 2, 3, 6. Plays a Llanowar Elf, sure. And a Gruesome Menagerie. So they get back Llanowar Elves and Plague Crafter. We have to discard a card. Interesting. I think we just... Let's see. We kill the one with hate. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, does it matter? 1... We would take 3 down to 4, and then we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're dead next turn anyway, so we're just going to shock our opponent's face. Down to 1. And see what we draw on the backswing here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 1. See what we draw. And island. And we scoop it up. Well, that was disappointing. That was super disappointing. So, opponent's doing some graveyard shenanigans. So, what do we do about that? We want to play Ral? Maybe... We want to bring in these ionizes? Not really. I mean, these lava coils are good. I guess we just run it back. I don't think there's anything we should change. I think everything's fine, except for maybe these. These could probably be changed. Oh well. Yeah, this is a good hand. I'll keep it. Turn 1, Lava Runner. Turn 2, opt into Wizard's Lightning. Seems decent. Opponent, forest, and land wilds. Yep. Well, let's island. We might just attack. No. Let's opt. Radical idea on top. Wizard's lightning the elf. And get in for 2. See what our opponent does. Thinking. Are they tilted because I burned their elf? Nope. Okay. Plays a wild growth walker. Yep. We draw Adeliz. Well, let's play an island and play we Dragonauts and pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Because this guy could potentially get big if we draw a couple of cards. If we draw a good card off this radical idea. Land, we could radical idea, jumpstart it. Could be decent. We could also just play this Adeliz and try and have a really big turn, which might be the better play. Opponent plays a Merfolk Branchwalker. Well, that's bad. Gain life and pump their Wild Growth Walker. And pass. Alright. Well, that was a good draw, for sure. But do we want a radical idea to try and draw out of it first? That's risky business. That is risky business. How lucky are we feeling? Not very. But the potential is like so much damage. I'm gonna go for it. We got lucky, boys. We got lucky. Kill it. Exile it. Attack with the wee Dragonauts. 5 in the air. Now if we can draw like an opt or a wizard's lightning, we will be doing some business next turn. Opponent passes. There's a land. Let's play the land. Play Adeliz. We could radical idea, discarding risk factor. So we can always jumpstart it again. Pump stuff, draw a card. Go to combat. Attack with everything. Attacking for 10. That's pretty good. Opponent trades with our lava runner. Sure. Down to 9. Plays a land. And a Chupacabra. Well, that's mildly annoying. Let's see. Gets him for 1. Alright. And passes. Lightning Strike is a good draw, so we're going to cast this with Jumpstart. Discard the mountain. See what our opponent does. Let's us draw. Play the mountain. Opt. Triggers. Put on top even though we're not going to cast it. Lightning Strike our opponent. And kill our opponent. Yay, we won! Good for us. Alright, match number 3, and we really need a blue mana here, but I think we'll try it. Mountain Go. So right now our only plan is the Lightning Strike. Ooh, opponent's also playing blue-red. Well, Mountain Go. Represent mono-red. See what they do about it. Oh, they're playing Grixis. Thought Erasure. Well, let's just Lightning Strike their face. And then let them Thought Seize us. I don't know what they would take. Either Negate or Expansion Explosion, I think. I mean, Banefire maybe, if they're worried about the late game. Takes Risk Factor. Okay. That seems weird. I don't know why you did. I guess because it's the card I can cast next turn. Still, I don't think I would have chosen that. Let's Island Go. See what our opponent does. Plays land and passing. Well, Field of Ruin, pass the turn. Niv Mizzet's a good card. Niv Mizzet can't be countered. Opponent. They know we have Negate. It's probably bait, but I don't want them to draw a bunch of cards. If they have a Negate of their own, good on them, I guess. We can actually copy our opponent's casting expansion targeting Negate. Okay. Well, we are going to... Do we Do we counter it with expansion, or do we hold on to it and draw cards? Let's just. This is funny. This is funny. So we're gonna counter. We're gonna copy our negate to target their negate. That's some convoluted stuff right there, and that was awesome. Alright, so play a lava runner and get in for 2. Just poke him with the lava runner and pass. Opponent plays a land and Doom Whisperer. Alright, let's see. We could risk factor. They take 4, I guess. Is that worth discarding a Banefire? Let's just Field of Ruin. Opponent's thinking about our Field of Ruin for some reason. We're going to grab an island. We have a lightning strike. Okay, how are we gonna get through this? Banefire is only gonna deal 3. Lightning strike's only gonna deal 3. So, let's just pass. I think we'll take our beats for now. We may just discard this Banefire. I don't know. We may just... What is this card? Enters battlefield, draw a card, and each opponent discards card. Whenever you surveil, return it to its... Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a card. I guess I'll discard this Banefire. That's not what I wanted to do with my turn. Alright, well... Freaking every single discard. If I had another land, this would be easy. I guess we just lightning strike our opponent and let them take our Niv Mizzet, which is super annoying, but that's all we got. Opponent's gonna probably get in for 6. Yep, gets in for 6, puts us down to 14. Let's attack for 2. Come down to 10. Pass the turn. Opponent's tapping and untapping. Plays a nickel bolus. Okay, that's a card. Well, let's jumpstart this risk factor. See what our opponent does. Takes 4, goes to 6. We're gonna go to 8. We are dead next turn. Don't know that Opt will save us. Steam Vents is not. And a Mountain is not. Well, that sucked. That sucked a lot. Well, we're gonna bring in all this stuff. And Disdainful Stroke and negate. We're just gonna go down... Let's see, did they play removal? Not really, but... They didn't play counter spells. They just played a bunch of discard. So we just want stuff that draws us cards. Really? So... Go down these shocks. I don't really like shock here. Maybe we go down these radical ideas. A Wizard's Lightning. Banefires. And... 1 Adeliz. And try it like that. We'll see. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll be on the play. That's a lot of blue mana, but we'll keep it. Just island and opt. And island to the bottom. Draw a Steam Vent. Well, that's the card that we wanted, isn't it? Sulfur Falls tap for our opponent. We'll play a mountain, pass the turn. Opponent plays a swamp. And Thought Erasure. Well, we're going to negate that. Because that's annoying. Play a land and play Adeliz. And get him for 2. And see what our opponent does. Dragon Skull Summit. And Moment of Craving. I mean, that's a card. And a Duress. Well, Jesus Christ, dude. Just have literally everything. Well, Steam Vents tapped. Play another Adeliz. Get in for 2. I'm sure they have another Moment of Craving. Nope. Thief of Sanity. So... Mountain. Mission briefing. Trigger. Graveyard, graveyard. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. Trigger. Kill the Thief of Sanity and get in for 4. That was a ton of lands. We played 23 lands. Is that just too many? Like, Vraska's Contempt. Well, Island go. That's all we can do. Because we milled 2 lands. We drew another one. Well, Mountain go. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of our top 16. Well, we're just going to pass. We're not going to cast this one. Nothing. Jesus Christ. Could we draw another land? Can we? Nope. That's surprising. Well, we're going to pass. See what our opponent does. Plays the land. Alright. We can draw another land. Nope. Risk factor. Sure. That's something I don't mind casting. At least. Opponent. What are they doing? Dream Eater. Turn a non-land permanent. Alright, so we're gonna Wizard's Lightning that. Just go ahead and kill it. And then let them Surveil 4. Oh, he couldn't... Wait, Surveil 4, whatever. Puts 4 cards on top there. Okay, they kept them all. Alright, well, let's Risk Factor. See if our opponent takes 4. Takes 4. Alright, well, we'll just pass. Opponent's also passing. Alright. Well, pass the turn. Opponent plays the land, tapped. And passing. Alright. Well, we're going to cast a Risk Factor. See what our opponent does. Counters it. Sure. We are going to... Let's see. Do we want to discard this Wizard's Lightning? We can do it all next turn. Alright. That's much better. Jumpstart. Discard this island. Opponent takes 4. Alright, well, we'll pass. See what they do. Opponent plays a Thief of Sanity. Okay. Do we want to try and kill that? Do we care about it? Not yet. Mountain. Well, let's Risk Factor our opponent. Discard the mountain. See if they are willing to go to 2. Might just counter it. Counters it. Alright. I guess we try and kill that then, because that's really annoying. If they have another negate, then they have another negate. Doom Whisperer. Sure. Well, there's a negate, so I guess we just pass. Just trying to kill our opponent before we die. We got 3 turns, technically. Eldest Reborn. Discards a card, creature. Discarding a card next turn is annoying, but I don't think it matters too much. Let's see. We draw, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Ral. Let's see. How many instant sorceries in our graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually just kill that and pass. We are going to lose our negate, which sucks, but it's okay, sort of. Opponent. Vraska's Contempts or Ral. Well, that's disappointing, really. They can't get our Ral, which is something to be said, I suppose. Let's see what they go for. Maybe we should, I guess we should have just negated that in the long run. Sure, it's land. We need something. I mean, you can draw a card, but Lava Runner. I mean, we'll cast it, but it doesn't do much. Not yet. See what happens. They are going to Surveil 2. Alright, bounces their stuff. Are we gonna lose? This is gonna be real disappointing if we lose. Could have negated that, man. That whole sequence was bad. Kills our Lava Runner. Yep. Guess we'll play another one and get in. If no, you have more removal. Jesus Christ, dude. Sure, man. Whatever. just has everything. Well, we're dead. That's disappointing. Oh, I'm sorry. Match number 4 with Blue-Red Wizards, and our opponent is playing some Llanowar Elves. And we're keeping our hand because it's not bad. Opponent plays Forest. Lots of people playing Stompy right now. We'll play a Lava Runner. Wizards Lightning. They get a 1/1. We're going to attack for 2. And we are almost out of cards already, which is absolute madness. Yep, we don't have any creatures with flying yet. That has reach. That's really annoying. Opponent gets in for 1. Well, Sulfur Falls. Yeah, I guess we play it. Play Adeliz. We attack with just the Lava Runner, because that has reach. Blocks, okay. Maybe they have another Harpooner, which would just be a blowout. They have another Harpooner. Jesus, man. Like, well, let's Island and opt. Island to the bottom. Pass the turn. I don't understand how we're flooding on 23 lands. I just don't. Opponent gets in. Plays a Steel Leaf. Oh my god. Could I draw another land, please? Opponent's gonna attack for 6. Yep. Oh, look, an opt that basically does. I mean, I guess we have to keep it because it's a card. And just pass because we're gonna try and block the elf token. Take less damage. Yep. Sure. You got another one? No, Llanowar Elf. And we are basically dead. Yep. Unless we draw something to deal with this Steel Leaf Champion. And we draw another land. I mean, I guess we just bring in all of our better removal. We go down. Well, I mean, I don't. Negate seems real bad here. We're trying to race. Go down a couple lightning. Well, no. Go down Radical Ideas. Go down a Wizard's Lightning, a Risk Factor. Now that could be really good potentially. And a Shock. And try it like that. I guess. I'm super tilted by our opponent's draw. Well, we'll try it. Worst case scenario, we draw 17 more freaking lands and just lose. Because for some reason, 23 lands is just way too many. Well, let's play Steam Vents tapped. Hopefully we're not Bane firing for 1 on a freaking Llanowar Elf. Oh my god. We how? How do we flood this much? I don't understand that. How do we draw so many lands and just nothing? Opponent, yep, there's Steel Leaf Champion. You got it. Another land for us. Cool. Maybe we'll just die. Opponent's gonna get in for 5, yep. And we're gonna have to Bane Fire. Opponent plays an elf. Well, there's another Row. Because that's what we wanted to draw. Well, let's Bane Fire the Steel Leaf Champion. I'm sure they have something to protect it. Nope. Surprise the crap out of me. See what they do. Play a land. Well, maybe they're flooding as much as we are. Opponent. Tapping. 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 Vivian Reed. Good job. You did it. It's in for 1. Yep. They get something. They got a Steel Leaf Champion. Amazing. Well, Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that does absolutely nothing. So let's Row. Tick up Row. Put the Lightning Strike in hand. Pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Ticks up. Finds a Woodland Cemetery and plays it. Probably plays the Steel Leaf Champion. Probably plays another one. No? No? What do you... Assassin's Trophy. Alright. Well, we got this Lightning Strike. So, 1, 2, 3. Well, we're taking the 1. That's not a big deal. Let's lightning strike. Play an island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Ral. That might can kill Vivian next turn. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes. Let's tick up. See what we got. Put Niv Mizzet in hand. Play Wee Dragonauts. Pass the turn. Could try and do this. Opponent plays a Crawl Harpooner to kill our Dragonauts. How good for you. Congratulations, opponent. You're just beating us because we're drawing lands and you're drawing stuff. Maybe we should just be playing Stompy. I mean, I don't... There's that. I mean, we're dead on board. We can... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 mana. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that doesn't even do anything. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead. We're just dead. That sucked. Alright. Final match with Blue-Red Wizards, and we'll... I mean... Lands. Nothing but lands. All day, every day. That is this deck. Is everybody playing Stompy? Like, everybody? Jeez, man. Everybody. Alright, well, let's try and do our thing. And lose, because apparently Stompy beats us every single game. Yep, you have a Harpooner, sir. Good job. Yep, passes. Sulfur Falls. Let's just Lightning Strike it, because it's a jerk card. And get him for 1. Yep. And then they play a Stompy. Nope. Well, I guess we're going to play a Dragonaut. And pass. Because next turn we can cast multiple spells, and as long as they don't just kill our Dragonaut, we can do something. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? What can you say? Opponent's taking it. Yep, do what you want. Getting him for 6. Well, Wizard's Lightning your dude in the face. Because I hate you, opponent. I hate you so much. And hey, look at that. A Steel Leaf champion. Good on you. You drew everything you possibly could have wanted to. And now I have to 2-for-1 myself just to kill your Steel Leaf champion. This is disappointing. I'm just gonna attack. I mean, what can you say? This deck is bad against Steel Leaf. Oh, freaking right, man. We lost. Alright, we lost. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, we should probably bring these in, shouldn't we? Oh well, I guess we're not. This hand sucks. We're gonna lose. They mold to 6, still gonna beat us. They could mold to 3 and they would still beat us. I don't even want to talk now. I'm completely demoralized. So I just don't even want to talk. Man, we showed them. We used a bunch of our cards to not do much of anything. Well, let's do this thing. 2 lands on top. Well, I mean, there's a card that we want. It's disappointing that we had to do that, really, but that card gets out of hand way too quick. And there's the champion. No, that guy. Well, that wouldn't have done anything to him anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I mean, we can copy it, I guess. Oh, it has hexproof. That's right. Guess we just pass. See what our opponent does. Attacks for 6. Sure, we'll take it. And 12. Yep. You play Land War Elf. Well, that's risk factor, I guess. See what our opponent does. Takes 4. Yep. Well, we're just gonna Wizard's Lightning your face. Try and kill you. Well, let's pass. Do we want to copy it? Because that's 8 damage. And they can't really afford that, can they? I guess. We're gonna take it. Well, yeah, I mean, let's see. Hold priority. Cast expansion. We're gonna risk factor twice. Same targets. See what they do. Doubt they're gonna go to 8. But I doubt they're gonna let us draw 6 cards also. Yep. Nope, they're gonna go to 3. Well, sucks to be you, opponent. You flew too close to the sun, Icarus. Okay, well, what do we want to do here? Ral probably needs to come in. Maybe just go down these 2 Banefires for the Rals. Maybe that's good enough. I don't know, man. This deck is just losing to Stompy. Unless our opponent is bad and, you know, just takes 1,000,000 damage and dies. Well, if we get a land, it's not bad. Pelt Collector. Mission Briefing is not even close to the card we wanted. I'm just going to get in for 1. Yep. And Adventurous Impulse. Alright. Sorry about that. Opponent's impulsing for probably a land. Let's see, it looks like they got one last. Yeah. They just impulse for lands. Oh, okay, so they have. Alright. Well, that's fine too, you know, just whatever. At least they're making their land drops. Good for you, opponent. I wish I could make mine. Well, I guess we're gonna pass. I mean, what more can be done, I suppose. Man, you know, it'd be great if just one time we would, oh my God. Yep, and then we die. Because this deck is garbage and doesn't do anything. Except whiff and fail and just, oh my God. You know, there's been a lot of people who have said that card is bad. Just in case you were wondering. And we literally can't beat it. So, we're done. We lost. Alright, well, Blue-Red Wizards was a gigantic failure. The format, not correct. Not correct for this format. Stuff is too big. Our stuff dies. Our burn spells just don't do enough. The first game I played, I was like, man, this is really fun. And then 3 Stompies later, it's not fun anymore. So, yeah, if everyone's playing Stompy, don't play this deck. I mean, it's fun, it's spell slingy, but it's bad, so don't play it. So, that's it for today. If you guys want to send me some deck lists, go ahead and do that. I'm going to be trying to play Standard for a little while before I go back to Modern, since Rotation is new and Standard is new, and just trying some new things, but we'll play some Modern at some point soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed seeing me get tilted, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.